Voice music.
Yeah, put your code, we're here for the nation. No delegation, we do this ourselves.
Yo.
Well.
Look at this anime character, this clock. What is going on there? You look like an anime character as well. You got the glasses over the top.
People say I look like an anime character. They say I look like. Do you know what Dragon Ball Z is?
Yeah.
I look like Goku.
Who said you look like Goku?
Like Goku right now.
You're not even Krillin, big man. What are you talking about?
No man, you're like Yamcha.
Hey, I'll take that, man. You still watch about this. You're basically, I don't even know who you are. You're flipping.
If you guys could be.
You're Yajirobe, guys.
Oh yeah! Took him down! You should learn not to mess with the best! You can't handle it! What was that, Tubby? Wait a minute!
Nah.
Oh
my god.
yeah.
You know what? If you guys could be any anime character, who would you be?
Well, what animes have you seen?
Loads, I can't even think of them.
I haven't seen everything.
No.
So,
Yeah.
hang on, you've seen loads of animes, but you haven't seen everything.
All of them, but like not the big ones, like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. No.
What's the best animes that you guys have seen? Like, pick like the best 2 or 3 that you've seen. One Punch Man.
Man said One Punch Man.
Code Yutes is good. Code Yutes is good.
What's the Code Yutes?
So good.
I've got Code Yutes.
What's it about?
Okay, so do you want to say?
I watched it time ago. It was one of the first anime I watched.
Yeah,
Actually.
Why are you watching obscure anime as your first anime? You
My
know
first
it's totally
anime was
gone.
Death Note. That was my.
Definitely so.
That was my first.
Mr. L.
Yeah, definitely. Is that if I don't like you, I write you a letter and then you die randomly? Is that how it is?
So basically,
No.
you write the name in a book and then you die randomly.
Well, I died.
Yeah.
No, the name
No,
you
the name that you put in the book.
Why would you write your name in the book then? Did you die recently?
So, but the guy's got control of the book, so he can write whoever he wants in there. So imagine you had the book, you had the power to kill off anyone you wanted. Like you could just write their name, you could just write their full name in it.
Imagine being like God.
Wait, did you say Trump?
No, that's a God.
Wow.
How can you kill God if he's
Wow.
all powerful being?
Oh,
Just
okay.
figure him out, man. Figure him out.
What's another good anime then, actually? Like,
What's your favorite anime?
Dragon Ball Z?
He doesn't watch anime.
Oh, you
No,
know
I
what's the
don't.
shout? Nobody knows about it.
What's that?
Seven Ghosts.
Seven Ghosts.
No.
Let's have Deadly Sins.
Yeah, that's the one.
I haven't started it. I should.
What's the one that
Jesus!
This really weird one.
He's gonna say High School DxD, right?
Why was you gonna say that? Why was you gonna say
Because
that?
he's always making fun of me with this, and I know nothing about
Why?
anime.
What's it called? Alpha Life.
Yeah.
Wait. Firstly, I just like to say, Colin McCoy watched it 3 times.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
What?
Colin watched it 3 times.
Oh yeah, you watched the uncensored version.
An uncensored version. It's really quite
So I just had to draw out Colin that way.
Wow.
Secondly, why did you watch
I haven't watched it. That's the thing. I've never watched it.
Oh, so Chris, you're catching.
She said that she watched it. I was like, what is it that she explained to me? I was like, oh my god, that's like porn.
No, I never said that.
Okay,
I
you never said that.
I feel so sorry for Gravity.
So, geography. We can't reveal your secret name.
Yeah, what
I
are the
already
secret
said
names?
it.
I haven't said no secret names. So.
I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is that it?
We got billionaires though, we got geography. What's your good name? Good name.
No. Good luck.
Cool. Just call me Lee.
I'm gonna just call you Christopher McCoy.
That's my government name. Okay, cool.
So yeah, my favorite anime, Hunter x Hunter, bro.
I thought you were going to say no
Oh,
cool
that's a shout.
people or no cool
What, Boku no Piku? That's what your favorite anime is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I thought that was
Mad!
your one.
Remember, we got this on camera.
No.
We got this on camera.
That was your
I
one.
have to show
I
this to
just
people
enjoy
now.
all of these messed up anime.
I know.
like the only anime he did.
Exactly.
No.
The XDA is that bad. He said he watched Boku no Pico, which is actually his sport. So.
Yeah.
It's some weird stuff. I saw it online once.
Oh, once! This one time. We saw it one time.
God, they got me to watch it. There's one scene messed me up.
Which scene? This
There's one scene I saw that.
Oh, this
no,
one, isn't it?
No.
Even though you watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
Well, I had to watch that.
He won best of the season.
No. One Punch Man, does that count?
Yeah, but have you seen One Punch Man?
No, I haven't seen it.
This guy. Alright.
Wait, what
Haven't
type
seen
of
it
genre
yet.
do you watch?
Huh?
Genre.
You watch DBZ, bro. That's the only anime he's ever watched.
No, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm more of like a live action, so I like kind of sci-fi kind of shows and that movies. So I'm more like a geek. Huh?
His Napier.
What's that?
It's anime.
You told me about it. I haven't watched it.
His Napier.
Kids Napier.
Kids Napier.
Kids Napier.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's like,
Kids Napier.
yeah.
Sounds really weird.
Of all the stray dogs.
All those stray dogs.
Oh, I need to watch that. Still.
It's really good,
I'm
yeah.
on the first episode still. I haven't finished the first one.
Gio and Thing watches a lot of anime. I have no idea. Like,
I
they're
think
really
he
in it.
watches-
They're like, oh,
Yeah,
like, what's
sports
going on?
anime is really good as well.
Okay, George, the one anime I actually hate. I'm gonna say it live on camera. This is live on
It's
camera.
not live, but it's pre-recorded.
No. This is going out on YouTube, so it's
Why
live.
not?
Yeah, man.
No, it's true.
Okay, I'm gonna say it live on YouTube. The only anime I don't actually like, and I think it's silly, is this dumb anime where they run like,
Oh, Naruto.
yeah.
Okay. Why?
Do you know how many people are gonna come for you? I'm not even a Naruto fan. Do you know
Come for me. My name is Lee Johnson. Come for me.
I like Naruto. It's one of the
No, I like
first
the
animes
story.
I watched.
No, I like the storyline, but I think I only watched like the Naruto. I didn't watch a Naruto ship there because I haven't got that far yet.
Shippuden.
Yeah, Naruto Shippuden, and then there's.
Sheep. That's
Oh, sorry, my bad. Slip on my tongue. Slip on my tongue. Okay, slip on my tongue. But yeah.
Don't listen to this guy on pronunciation. He's just putting it off his backside.
Yeah.
Listen here,
I
I'm
think
really
kind of-
good at pronunciation. Anyway, moving on, you guys. Welcome to Codename Kids
Yeah,
Next
what
Door.
intro?
Wait,
What
so
intro?
wait, so
That was just the intro. That was the intro. It's like one of those, you know those Marvel films where they have that long intro for like 15 minutes and they play the credits. That's what we just did there.
Yes. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for those who subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
So, I was thinking about today's question of unpopular opinions. Since we've just had a crazy event happen, you know what I mean? A great upset in the United States of America. A certain president lost.
Biden lost. Wow.
Anyway, I was saying an unpopular opinion, you know. Biden.
So why do you think the Biden is an unpopular?
Wait, I haven't said my unpopular opinion. Can I say my unpopular opinion? Biden is not a good guy at changing my mind.
You can't because you're correct.
Yeah, but it's an unpopular opinion.
So I know nothing about Biden. All I know is that he was Barack Obama's vice president for 2 terms. I know that he's done a bunch of things. I know he got into politics when he was 29. I know he...
So you know a bunch of things about him, but basically.
No, I don't, hardly anything. I know he's done stuff with kind of the courts in that country. He's done stuff for LGBTQ. He's done a bunch of stuff, but I know nothing about him, so I can't make a good comment. I know we've got America's first female mixed race vice president, which I think is a step forward. But then again, I don't know her policies or anything about her. So I can't say popular or not. Part of me, you guys may not like me, but I don't know, but I think Biden might be better than Trump. What do you guys think? Maybe we'll find out.
I'll say straight up, I'm not involved in USA politics, so my opinion literally does not count.
So you
Alright,
think,
what would
so
you like
think
to-
Trump should have been kicked out, basically?
Yes, she didn't say that.
I didn't say anything.
What would you want to see from the president in the next 4 years? Considering the last 4 years, what improvements would you like to see?
The thing is,
yeah.
I don't know about politics.
Yeah.
It's really hard to change any law, especially if it, for it to
But what
pass.
would you like if I give you an example,
I guess no guns.
Alright,
But that's like one of the main amendments. So
Wait, no guns? No guns?
no guns. You're allowed. Basically, you're allowed to have a gun. Basically, in America. But it depends between states.
I think that's written into the Constitution or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Don't want to bear your arms.
Have you guys seen
The thing is, guys, if you're from America,
I want to.
don't get mad because like that law was written like so long ago, like 200 years ago, 400 years. That was during a war. Like nowadays, people are more civil. So,
287 years ago.
and I heard a statistic that every month there's a school shooting, so I'll consider about that.
Well, lockdown, there's been lockdown.
Oh, yeah, sure, that was me.
So all you have to do is start lockdown and then you can do all your guns. That's fair.
So,
what rules do you guys want to see?
what would you like to see changed or done different or done better?
I just think that voting for Biden just to get Trump out of the office
That is
is
so
not the right
childish.
thing.
People have done that.
I think Kanye
Wow.
should come on.
True. But alright, what policies do you think, damn, like, I think Trump should have got re-elected, or damn, I'm glad Biden got elected? Is there any particular policy?
By saying nothing, you support Biden.
What, is that like a blackmail? If you don't say anything, you love
by
Biden.
saying nothing, you think Biden's the best. Okay, then think Biden's the best.
Wait, there must be some idea that you like for it. Or
I
you think.
wanted to go back to the gun thing.
Yeah, okay, go on.
I don't. Sorry. I don't think that it should be removed.
Alright.
Because one of the reasons that they do have it is in case the government turns against them, which is a reasonable thing because the government's kind of crazy.
So you expect to shoot them up?
The other thing
Yeah.
is that we also see it here where the bad guys get guns anyways, but the people who are good and actually need to protect themselves, they don't have that. The people, if you take away guns, people with the bad guys are gonna get it anyways. It's just that the people who need to protect themselves, they won't have it. So yeah, I don't think.
So what I'm hearing from you is that Biden's quite good guy.
Okay, I get you doing, but like for the let's say the bad people want to use a gun, they have to have a reason. If there's no reason, what's the point of getting a gun?
They're bad guys. There doesn't even have to be.
The thing is, I think based on what you guys say, my own interpretation is, yes, I do. For me, we don't have guns in the UK, but I think if you're gonna have guns written into the core of your constitution and all that stuff, I personally believe it to be done safely. You can't just give a gun to anyone. Then if you detailed background searches, because right now I can walk into the nearest Walmart, buy my cereal, a chocolate bar, and a gun.
If you have a license, though.
No, it depends. What state you are in. Some states are like, oh yeah, we need a background check. How long have you been trained for? At some stores you can go for
that in some states you can literally just
walk in, buy a gun, and come out.
With no license.
Yes.
Just any old person.
Yes.
And also, in the states where they do have gun control, which I think should be, if you're going to have a country with guns, you should have gun control. But in states where they do have gun control, they can go to, like, what are they called? They're like gun conventions. And there were loopholes, and states are talking about closing these loopholes where you can go to a gun convention, and because it's brought at a gun convention and not a gun store, you can buy it without doing a background check. But obviously a lot of states recently with school shooting, like last year, 2019, closed that loophole. So I think, again, that's a step forward as well. I don't see there's nothing wrong with a majority of people owning guns, right? If you want to own, like, the US is not the UK. In the US, there's like lots of wild animals. Wild animals? There's lots of wild animals where you like, and there's also enthusiasts about, like, they're just excited about guns, right? And I think that should be encouraged. That's cool. I think guns are cool, but at the same time, we don't want criminals getting guns. We don't want mentally unstable people getting guns, and that's something they should look more into.
I think policies. That's the only thing they can prevent from gun import and export and.
Yeah, like a lot of places like New York, for example, you're not allowed to own a gun. Like you're just not allowed to have one.
Really?
So there are places in the US where they have like
I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah, in New York, you're not allowed to own any sort of weapon. If you're found with a weapon, it's instant charges.
But what you got a license?
Yeah, you're not allowed to own one. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Once you get into the city bounds in New York, you're not allowed to have one,
Even-
even if you've got a license.
Yeah.
It's like you know living in the UK. You're not allowed one. It's just full stop. You're not allowed one.
Oh, I never knew that.
Exactly, but everyone still in New York still. Well, I say everyone, all criminals, even people that are not criminals, still like have a gun within their city limits, but it's illegal to do so.
I would personally feel uncomfortable if I came to like a workplace or someone's house and they just have a gun like on them.
Yeah, but that's our culture. I understand that our culture is not the same as the US culture. Like me personally, I would never want guns in the UK, but at the same time, if I went to America, I'd probably buy a gun. You know what I mean?
I think it's
it's
because
different.
I think we're more diverse and more like accepting.
And it's not even that, we just haven't had guns for so long.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring it in.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most countries in the world have some sort of gun control if they have like license. Like here, you can own a gun, you can own shotguns, and I think
Really?
bolt action rifles. Yeah.
I thought you
But
couldn't.
no, you
Like,
can.
You can.
You can, but you're not allowed to have one. I think if you live within 5 kilometers of a built-up city. So, for example,
I think even then you still have them. I think you.
because I know farmers can leave. If you're a farmer, you can legally have them to hunt foxes and stuff like that. Like if something is threatening your animal, your livestock, like foxes or like wild animals, you're allowed to shoot them.
No, but in this country, you can legally have a gun as long as you have a license, permit, and all of that stuff. And the police have to physically come to your house, make sure that you've got a secure safe or place that the gun can be that's locked away. And then if you take it out, you have to have your license stuff. You have to go in somewhere, and that's in a lockbox.
Yeah, but I know you can't own one of those in London city limits. Because I looked
I
at
don't
it,
think people should have a gun to hunt animals. I think they should leave wildlife as it is.
yeah, true. I don't believe that either, but I understand if you own chickens and you know foxes are gonna come after your chickens, you can just fire a shot to scare it off, which is fair enough. Like foxes are pretty smart.
You get the shot to shoot them. You don't get
Yeah,
the
alright,
shot
yeah,
to
you do
hunt.
get a shot to shoot, but you don't have to shoot.
But most likely you do shoot them.
Well, you're probably not good enough to shoot one.
What do you think about fox hunting?
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't be hunting for sport. I don't agree with hunting to protect livestock. 100% agree.
No.
If it's your livestock, you don't want to get your
chicken
chicken.
the way it is.
Yeah, but you don't want people to kill your chickens.
You don't need chicken to survive.
Yeah, true, but people are gonna have chickens.
You can find chicken anywhere else.
Yeah,
You
true.
can have their food.
But you want to have if you raise those chickens yourself, you're not contributing to the whole mass production of food. You're not contributing to CO2 emissions. You're not then pumping them full of steroids and chemicals, anything like that. They're just living on your grass. It's free range chicken.
If you sell them to like a company, they'll.
Alright, true. What if it's just your personal chickens? People just own chickens. Like my aunties just own chickens. It's their personal chickens. They let them feed on the grass. They got land. They go pecking around and eat worms and insects and stuff. It's just better for you than having chickens that are. For example, this is an extreme example, but like a battery farm chicken. Nobody wants battery farm chicken. You know what I mean? So you know when they keep them in like 10 in a coop and they're all squashed up together and all
I
that.
hate that. I saw a video about that. Oh,
You don't want battery farm. I'm not saying like UK chickens like that because most of them we have like standard limits that make sure we can't do that. But it's still better than like having free range chicken if you know it's free range, you raise them yourself. The only problem is you raise them and then you don't want to kill them because they're like, oh it's Betty like. I don't want to kill Betty. You know what I mean? But yeah. How do you feel about raising livestock?
I like it.
Why not?
I personally did.
Like raising cows and I don't think I
I
can
have
eat anything I
never,
raise, that's the only
but-
problem.
Yeah.
If I raise
It tastes
like
really nice.
huh?
Well, what it tastes really nice.
No.
I couldn't.
yes.
I'm telling you, if I raised a cow, I couldn't eat it. I'm a big puss.
Yeah, but they don't get a relationship with the animal they're gonna kill because they know
Exactly.
they're gonna kill them anyway.
No,
So
listen,
if
that's
you
what
were
I'm
raised,
trying to
if
say.
you were to raise a cow, all you do is feed them.
That's what I'm saying. But if I raise a cow, there's no way I'm eating it. I'm just drinking milk and
Well, is that technically kind of eating it? You drink this milk.
it's gonna produce milk anyway.
For their kids.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna teeth the milk
For
of the
their
kids.
kids. not for
I'm not gonna teeth them.
So the babies are gonna go hungry while you.
No, let them kids drink, but it's gonna produce more milk, innit? I'm not gonna.
Okay.
But I couldn't kill an animal. What you said you could kill an animal?
To be honest with you, it depends how nice tasting it tastes.
Oh my god.
So if it was a steak, you could. There is no way. Alright, imagine Mabel, imagine it's a zombie apocalypse and Mabel's the only source of food. Would you eat Mabel?
No.
Exactly. So how the hell are you gonna tell me you're gonna eat a cow?
Because Mabel's a dog.
Yeah, but that's what I said. If it's a zombie apocalypse and there's no other food.
Well, maybe we can help find other animals to eat.
Oh, okay then. The cow
Anyway.
stuff. The cow
He said only food.
Moving away from killing animals, because obviously I'm not.
Well, I haven't had their beans yet.
I'm not one for killing animals. I'm a vegan.
You're not a vegan though.
With respect.
You're not a vegan though.
I have never eaten meat in my life. Now I respect.
What do you guys feel about raising animals then? Like chickens or something?
It's alright, but it's just like
I never have, but it's.
Would you, if you had a space, would you consider it?
No.
Why not?
Leave them where they are.
Yeah, but they're on a farm right now.
No.
You can just raise them and not keep them on a farm. You can just raise them and they can have a
You
happy
can raise
life.
them, but don't keep them locked up. Like give them like a lock.
Yeah, I said if you had the appropriate space, if you had like acres of land, would you keep animals?
I don't think I would.
Not even any animals. Like not even a cow. Because I'm thinking like, how would you keep a cow? I would keep a cow.
Cat or dog
A
or.
pet is a pet. An animal is an animal.
Okay.
I wouldn't raise an animal because they belong in the wild.
Yeah, but there's no wild cows.
Technically, don't. Never mind.
They belong in the field. They're supposed to eat grass.
Yeah. I'm not saying bring them inside the house, but I would bring mine inside. I'm not saying you.
Yeah, Project Code, we're here for the nation. No delegation, we do this ourselves.